Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Sudabe and today I'm going to show you my easy process of designing flat characters. Let's focus on one of these trees since you can apply the technique from this video to draw any character you wish. As usual, we'll start off with a sketch on a fresh canvas. I like to sketch in Procreate, but you can use any other app or even a photo from your sketchbook. I then lower the opacity of my sketch layer, lock it, and create a new layer that I place underneath. An advice that I can give you is to have your color palette ready. This will ease your workflow as you draw. I'm the type of artist that starts with the background, but follow your own creative process. The steps are the same, just in a different order. So with the shape tool, I add a few background elements like these ovals, which I color in different tones. Next, I create this bigger shape with the pen tool. If the pen tool seems too intimidating, you can try using the pencil tool instead. And as always, rely on your trusty node tool to adjust your shapes after it's drawn. Now moving on to the character itself. I'm starting with the face and simply following the contour of my sketch. Same with the hair, but using a different color of course. Let's bring the face shape to the front here from the quick actions menu. And the bun needs to be in the back. So let's order it quickly from the quick actions again. I continue to create the neck and hands in the exact same way. Time to focus on her clothing. I'm creating the turtleneck with the oval tool and using the selection tool to change its shape, angle, color, and order. But I draw the rest with the pen tool just as I did before. I think I say this in all my videos, but the pen tool is a vector artist's best friend. I know that it behaves very strangely at first use, but trust me, once you get used to it, it becomes like second nature. Simply tap, drag, and release when the pad looks the way you want. Whenever I see that I need to create a more angular corner, I tap once again on my last node so it becomes a disconnected type. There's a full video explaining what this means in the description box below. Also, bear in mind that when you create shapes that are placed behind other objects, they do not have to be perfect in the areas where they overlap. Simply place it behind, and now it looks the way it should with little effort. I am repeating the same steps for the rest of her outfit and body, so let's go through this quickly. Okay, now it's time to view our true colors. So let's hide the sketch layer which had lower opacity. You may already notice that some objects are darker than others. And the idea behind that is simple. Whatever objects are not in the foreground are colored a bit darker, like the hind leg with the boots, or the neck which is further to the viewer than the face and rest of body. As simple as flat illustrations are, I prefer to add a few details to make my character more interesting and believable. So I will give her sweater some stripes with the brush tool. After a few adjustments, I decide to stick with 3 points thickness and I just freehand a few vertical, imperfect lines. With the multi-select at hand, move all the lines to the back in one go from the quick actions. Alright, time for some simple highlights and shadows. Create a smooth curve where you want your shadows or highlight to be. Then close the shape. It does not have to be perfect and you'll understand why in a second. Now duplicate the object where the shadows or highlight is being applied. Place it behind the curve shape, select both, and apply Boolean intersect. I sometimes like to reduce the opacity of the shape as well. And that's it. Let's do this again. Create a smooth curve on one side, close the shape, duplicate the sleeve, place it behind the curve, select both, intersect, and repeat. On the ground, I'm creating a simple black oval and placing in the back. Finally, let's add some minimal details to her face. I'm creating the eyes and the eyebrows with the shape tool, the nose and the mouth with the pen tool. Move the shapes around until you've hit the right balance. And feel free to draw different facial expressions and have fun with it. And I also added a very simple blush. And with that, our flat character is done. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed creating with me. Check out more drawing tutorials to continue learning. Like, comment, subscribe, and let us know what other videos you'd like to see from us.